Welcome back to Potchefstroom, South Africa for the final day of lifting at the IPF World Sub-Junior and Junior Crit Powerlifting Championships. And it's a Saturday morning here and the big boys have come out to play. We've got the 120 and the 120 pluses to finish off this week of lifting. And it has been an absolutely outstanding week of competition here. And of course, a big shout out to the people that make this possible. All the volunteers, all the referees, all the crews that make this happen, the spotters and loaders, the athletes, everyone watching at home, everyone watching here, and of course, Eleco, makers of the absolute finest weightlifting and powerlifting equipment on the planet. Uplift, one of the most fantastic online coaching platforms you'll ever lay your eyes on, and SBD, some of the greatest products on earth to support your lifting. And we are about 5 seconds away from getting loaded here with Sandeep Singh from India opening at 170, 120 plus sub-junior. And we are going to see some big numbers hit the bar here. We'll see some pretty good battles later on today, particularly in the 120 juniors. And that looks like a nice way to open your morning with a 170 and 3 white lights. And he's got plenty of room to move. Igor Kachuk from Russia, 225 kilograms. And he has got plenty left up his sleeve, opening at 225. The personal best of 255. Squatted that this year in the Russian Powerlifting Championships back in February. So 225 should be a pretty easy opening lift for him. And that's 3 white lights. Dominik Laskonis from Slovakia, 240 kilograms. And you have a look around that platform, you'll notice that the weights are getting so big, we've enlisted the help of a world champion, Kovalov, to help spot and load here today. So the athletes are in pretty good hands up there. 240 kilograms on the bar. Making 240 look like knife through butter. Philip Portes, Czechia, 260 kilograms. It's going to be a tough day for these spotters and loaders. There is so much weight to move around. So 260. Just to sneak under his best at 280. It shouldn't pose too much of a problem for him. Lifted to 280 at the European Powerlifting Championships earlier this year, where he finished second. Finished 7th at the World Juniors in 2016 and looking to take home some medals today. So Portes is under 120 kilo sub-junior. Depth looks great, very smooth lift all the way through, and 3 white lights. Nico Iglesias from the USA, 275. Finished third in the high school championships this year. And here today to try and claim some world bling. And just making some adjustments to the rack. They need the racks out, not in. He is the heaviest sub-junior 120 plus today and weighing in at 159.95. An absolute giant. And he handles that very well. 2 white lights, that's enough to go on the board. It's Yemen Lakshanan from Russia, 290 kilograms. And he's left himself plenty of room to move as well. He squatted 300 at the Russian Powerlifting Championships this year and a 290 in the Siberian Festival last year. So he has plenty of room up his sleeve after this lift. Sinks it deep. It just gets a little off balance on the way up. He's going to be a little disappointed. Weight wasn't a problem, just let his knees track forward a bit and it pushed him over. Wesley Knox from the US of A, 300 kilos, so a 120 junior now, weighing in at 119.9. And he has got plenty of room up his sleeve. He has a massive personal best of 342. And opening at 300. He's already squatted 340 this year in the Collegiate National Powerlifting Championships. So 300 shouldn't be too much of an issue for him. And here he comes, looking at 300 kilos. He hasn't given himself a whole lot of time to set up. He needs the racks out. I'm not sure if he'll get a new clock. I think the referee might approach the jury on this one. So they're just discussing whether the rack position was an error in the system or they put them in wrong. But in the meantime, he's timed out, but they'll sort that out in the meantime. Julian Segoy from Norway, 315 kilograms. Got a personal best of 332, so it shouldn't be an issue. The bar is loaded for Julian Segoy, 315 kilograms. So 120 kilo junior. Has to work a little bit harder through the middle than you want for an opener, but he gets it to the top. He gets the 3 white lights. Mikhail Vlasov from Russia, 350 kilograms. And here he comes, 350 kilograms. Giving himself plenty of time to set up. And we talked about it with Jim as well, giving yourself enough time to set up if something goes wrong. And we just saw the US lifter running out of time. But McHale handles that well and just sneaks in there with 2 white lights. And Akos Labat from Slovakia, 360 kilograms and 120 plus lifters now. A giant from Slovakia weighing in at 150.95 kilograms. And he has a personal best of 370. So the jury just having a discussion with one of the technical controllers, making sure all the entries are actually correct for rack positions. But here comes the giant from Slovakia. It's a personal best from the European Championships of 367.5, where he finished second. I've had the privilege of watching this man lift several times, and he is an absolute giant. When you're sitting here this close to the stage, you get an idea of how big these guys are. Really forcing down the depth and gets it back up very easily. And he gets the 2 white lights and it's on the board. So Dylan Cook from the US of A looking for 370, back into the under 120s now. He weighs in at 118. So we will get a relift for USA at the end of this round. But in the meantime, Dylan Cook, 370 kilograms. Well under his best lift. He managed to push a 410 this year at the Collegiate Nationals in April. So 370 should be a bit of a walk in the park. And he's had his waffles for breakfast. 370 kilograms is on the board. Magnusson from Iceland, 370 kilograms. Opening at 370. So scored at a 350 last year. So just shifting the rack. 370. Just a little bit of confusion there on the stage. Bit of lost in translation. but I'm sure Magnuson will put everything to rest with 370 on his back. This man can handle a little bit of pressure. Just having to work it there. Lost his line a little bit. Tidorenko from the Ukraine, 380 kilograms. And there are plenty of supporters in the crowd. I think the audience just filled up with half the population from the Ukraine. And makes that look easy. Shevchenko from Ukraine, 380 kilograms. And he has plenty of room to move as well. Squatted 400 earlier this year at the European Championships. And it certainly looks like there's 400 plus in there today. So Wesley Knox now getting a relift at 300 kilograms. Just had some problems with the rack position. And this is always a tough decision for coaches and athletes whether to take a relift. And thankfully for Wesley, he hadn't actually completed the lift, so he hadn't wasted a lot of energy. So 300 kilograms for Wesley Knox. Let's see if he can get it on the board. A little bit of pressure on some of these athletes this morning.
Take your time. Go! Yeah, come on!
And wow, he stands that up fast. He looks confident. Gets the 2 white lights and it's on the board. And remember, we have athletes, coaches, volunteers, officials, technical controllers from all around the world and multiple languages here. And occasionally things get lost in translation. But we're back on track and everything's sorted out with Samdeep Singh from India looking for 200 kilograms. And he gets 3 white lights on the board. Igor Kachuk from Russia, 250 kilograms. And here he comes for 250. Just shy of his personal best at 255. Had a good first lift. Looks deep enough. Wow, that was fast. That was quicker than his opener. And he gets 3 white lights. I think I almost saw him smile. Dominic Plaskonis from Slovakia, 260 kilograms. So opened at 240. Now looking for 260. And this should be probably his best lift this year. And he nails 260. It looks good from here. And it is. It's a good lift with 3 white lights. Filip Portesh from Czechia, 280 kilograms. And this is equal to his best lift, which he did this year, the European Championships. So clearly wanting to improve on that one. So he is the lightest for under 120 today, weighing in at just 106.75. So he has got a tough job up against some of these fellas. But he has put himself in the mix. Had to work pretty hard for the 280, but he certainly got it there. Semyon Takshanin from Russia, 290 kilograms. So he missed this on his opening lift. Just got a little bit off balance. Well, I'm quite sure they rectified that problem. Depth looks good. That was a much better lift. A much better bar path through there, and he gets the 3 white lights. So we stay at 290 kilograms. And Nico Iglesias from the US of A. Looking for 290. So this is a personal best for this young man. Did a 272.5 earlier this year. Weighs in at 159. And I'm not sure how it looks on your television screen, but when you're seeing this close to the stage, he is a giant, and he is showing what a giant he is. And he gets it to the top and gets 2 white lights. Wesley Knox from the US of A, 320 kilograms. So 320 as a best lift of 342.5. He did 340 this year at the college championships. And now looking for 320. 320. Pulling down through that suit. Gets it to the top. Let's see what the referees say. 2 red lights, not quite deep enough. And a big shout out to our spotters and loaders. They're doing a top job out there. And you're probably watching at home, wondering what's going on with the racks in, racks out. The guys spotting and loading get given information on the screen at the bottom of the platform, tell them which plates and whether racks in and racks out. And they are following it so efficiently. But they are doing a brilliant job. So Julian Segoy from Norway, 325 kilograms. Quick lift, but was he deep enough? He gets 3 whites. It's on the board. Mikhail Vlasov from Russia, 365 kilograms.
Russia, 365 kilo, followed by Magnusson and Cook.
$365 on the bar. And here comes Mikhail walking up that ramp. So he got his 350, now looking at 365. Just trying to steady himself. Def looks good. He's working through it. He stood it up. Let's see what the referees say. And he gets 3 white lights. There's not a whole lot left in the tank though. Magnusson from Iceland, 370 kilograms. And the bar is loaded with 370, well above his best lift. So the instructions given to the spotters on the screen is racks out. And the coach needs to go to the box and actually change that in the system. But he has given himself enough time to allow for something to go wrong. He's having to work hard for this. He's got it to the top. But I'll tell you what, there's not a lot of room to move there. Gets the 3 white lights. But there's not much in the tank for a third lift. Dylan Cook from the US of A, 380 kilograms. Opened at 370. Still well under his best lift of 410. Speed is good. A little bit wobbly through the middle, but he gets back up there and he gets the 3 white lights and it's on the board. Akos Labat from Slovakia, 380 kilograms. And here he goes. All 150 kilos of him. He's got his lifting face on now, but if you see him later on after the competition, he's usually got a smile from ear to ear. Pulling down through that suit. Smooth all the way to the top. 2 white lights, that's enough. Zdarenko from the Ukraine, 395 kilograms. Here it comes. 395 kilograms to the big man from the Ukraine. Sinks it in hard, but made it a little bit harder for himself through the midsection there. But he gets it back to the top. 3 white lights. Andrei Shevchenko from the Ukraine looking at 400 kilograms now. $400 kilograms. Every red plate from the rack, plus some extras. A good speed out of the bottom. But only really slowed him down a little, but not deep enough. So we come into our 3rd round now of squats. So in our sub-junior 120 plus, currently Iglesias in gold, Kachuk in silver, and Singh in bronze for the squat. And the under 120 sub-juniors, look, Shannon in gold at the moment, Latesh in silver, and Plaskonis in bronze. But right now, Sandeep Singh from India, 210 kilograms, and he will go with a bronze medal in the squats. Very smooth coming up. Looks like he even had a little bit more left over. So he moved to 275 kilograms with Igor Kachuk from Russia. And he has the silver medal in the squat wrapped up. Well over his personal best. Wow, put some motivation into that one. And he gets the 3 white lights at 275 and his best lift to date. Dominik Plaskonis from Slovakia, 282 kilograms. And this will temporarily move him into the silver medal position for squat. Dominik from Slovakia, 282 kilograms, plus some change. It looks good, but he just can't quite get there. Just pushed him forward a little bit. Got a good bounce out of the bottom. But what a fantastic effort. Filip Portesh from Czechia now 290, so he'll hold on to the silver. But if he gets this lift, it temporarily slides him into the gold medal position for squats on weight. So 290 kilos will be his best lift to date. Depth looks solid. Every single squat has been the same for him. Good depth, smooth all the way through, and all whites. Nico Iglesias from the US of A looking at 295, and this is the gold medal winner in the squats for the 120 plus sub-juniors. And here he comes. $159 kilos of absolute powerlifting machine here. Put in some work, but boy, did he absolutely nail that puppy. 2 white lights. Damian Buchanan from Russia, 310 kilograms. And this will give him the gold medal in the squat. It's in the squats. Currently in silver. Portesh sitting in the gold on 290. And if he can get this, which will be his best lift ever, it also gives him a gold. Depth is good. Wow. There is a bucket load left in his tank. He gets the 310, 3 white lights, and the gold medal. So Wesley Knox now for 330. Missed the 320, wasn't deep enough. Thrown on a few extra kilos now to see if we can push through to depth. Let's see if it works. $330 kilograms. Solid, comfortable walkout, looking good. Pulling it down through the suit. His depth looked better that time. He's having to work for it. It looked better, and it was. 2 white lights and 330s on the board. We have the crowd sitting right behind us here, and they are getting very vocal. It's a big, loud crowd this morning. So Julian Segoy from Norway, 335 kilograms. His best lift being 332 and a half. And it doesn't matter what country is on the platform, the crowd is loud for everyone. And the bar just coming forward. What a fantastic job by the spotters there. The bar pushing him forward. Mikhail Vlasov from Russia, 370 kilograms. So his best lift previously was 350 from the Russian Championships this year, and now looking at 370. He is going to have to give this everything he's got. .370 kilograms. Depth looks good, speed was good too. And 3 white lights and a few extra kegs left in the tank there. Magnuson at 380. Missed his 370 opener. Got it on the second, but boy, it was a fight. And now looking at 380. Previously has a best lift of 355. And now looking at 380. This is going to be one very, very tough lift. And here he goes, 380 kilograms. Didn't look very comfortable in his walkout. That's a good speed. I tell you what, it looks better than his opener. And he gets it up there. And 3 white lights. His 370 looked like everything he had, and then he comes out and hits 380. Agus Labat from Slovakia, 390. We've got 390 on the bar for Labat. His previous best was 370. He already smashed that out of the park on his second lift. So I reckon at 390 he's going to get his really serious lifting face on. Trying to fight down through that suit. Speed is faster than any of his other lifts, and he gets the 2 white lights. And that temporarily slides him into the gold medal position for the 120 plus squat juniors, with another lifter to come. But right now we've got Dylan Cook from the US of A. He has the silver medal wrapped up, but this will temporarily slide him into gold on weight. And he has a best lift of 410, so 395 should be in the bag. And if you can see the plate racks on the side there, they are empty of red plates. That one slowed him down a little bit, but he put a smile on his face before he even finished. And he's got 3 white lights, and he's temporarily in the gold medal position. Titarenko from the Ukraine, though, has other ideas because he wants that gold medal back and 400 kilograms. So this is just a smidge under his best lift at 400.5. .400 kilograms. Speed is good. Good speed. 2 white lights and it's on the board, and he gets the gold medal for squats. Our last squat for this morning. Shevchenko from the Ukraine wants 402.5. Missed the 400. Wants 402.5. Has a best lift of 410, so he should be able to handle this. There he is, got himself into position now. Oh, looked easy. And he gets 3 white lights and he takes the gold medal in the squat session, with the butt moving into the silver and Magnuson in bronze. Well, it's just heating up here. The big boys have come out to play and they're not disappointing. Don't go away. In 20 minutes, we will be back to watch these guys smash it out on the bench press. Welcome back to Potchefstroom, South Africa, where we are just about to get the bench press underway. And you thought the squats were exciting. Wait until you see the bench press. We have got some monstrous opening numbers. Shevchenko is opening at 280 kilograms, an absolutely massive bench. We're about 5 seconds away from kicking it off with Sandeep Singh from India at 120 kilograms. This is just heating up. It's been a cool morning here, but the action has certainly heated up the stadium. The crowd keeps getting bigger and bigger and louder, but here comes Sandeep Singh for 120 kilograms. And he made short work of that opening lift. And he gets the white biscuits. They're on the board. Igor Tachuk from Russia, 145. Lifted a 125 at the Russian Championships this year and has been really working in that bench shirt, getting a feel for it, getting an understanding of it, and now looking at 145. And you'll see, particularly with sub-juniors, that their bench press and equipped will progress extremely fast as they start to really learn and understand how that shirt works. And as we can see there, 145 looked really easy. And it's on the board. Filip Portesh from Czechia, 150 kilograms. So well under his personal best of 162 and a half, 18 years of age, and looking at 150. You can see that shirt stretching across his chest. A little bit of hesitation on the press there, but enough to get 2 white lights. So Dominik Plaskonis from Slovakia now looking at 152 and a half. So he's hitting 152 and a half. In the European Championships earlier this year, he benched a 170. Just get his bar path a little bit out of line there, but he rescued it and gets 3 white lights. And Nico Iglesias from the USA looking at 175, and he has built himself a nice little platform with the squats there. So this will be a best lift for him. Lifted 160 at the high school nationals this year. Now looking at 175. Works it down. Good line. And smashes it to the top. And that should be 3 white lights. And it is 3 white lights. Yemen Lukshanin from Russia, 190 kilograms. And this is another young man that's built himself a very nice little platform with the squats. And if all goes to plan, he is going to be very hard to catch for the overall gold medal. And he gets plenty of speed from that one. 3 white lights. And we have got, I think, the world's fastest spotters and loaders today. They are like lightning. Dylan Cook from the USA, 207.5. Shouldn't have any problems with this. Hit a 227.5 earlier this year at the Collegiate Nationals and was lifting 210s back in 2016. So he's been consistent well above 200 for some time now. Good line. Got a little bit offline as he pressed there, but it looks like he rescued it. And he has with 2 white lights. Mikhail Vlasov from Russia, 225. So just to put this in perspective, just how powerful this young man is. The Russian Classic Championships this year, he benched 200 kilograms raw. And at the Russian Powerlifting Championships this year, he did 240 equipped. Now looking at 225 to open. And this should be a fast lift. Really pulling down through that shirt. Plenty of speed off the chest. And 3 white lights. Wesley Knox from the US of A, 230. He should be well within reach at 237 earlier this year at the Collegiate Nationals. And has lifted 245 as well. So 230 should get him on the board without too much trouble. Really having to pull through that shirt. And he's had to work probably a little bit harder than what he wanted for an opening lift. That shirt maybe just being a little bit too tight for that weight, but he gets the 3 white lights and it'll probably move a bit faster on the next one. Julian Segoy from Norway, 237.5. Let's see how 237.5 moves. And he got plenty of speed off the chest. A little bit of an issue in the middle, but got through it with no problems, and he gets the white lights. And Magnuson from Iceland looking for 260.
Followed by Titarenko and Lava.
260 on the bar. He had a bit of a rough start with his squats, but then everything seemed to come together. And that looks good at 3 white lights. So 265 goes on the bar for Tudorenko from the Ukraine. Working it down there. Plenty of speed. Can he lock that right side out? Just couldn't get the right to move quick enough. So we go to 270 for Arkos Labat. $270 on the bar. So bench to 275 at the European Championships. Really having to drag that down, and it just got the better of him now. Looks like that shirt was a little tight for 270. So we might see them add some weight or make some adjustments. Shevchenko from the Ukraine now, 280 kilos. So 280 kilograms. And if he puts this one up, he is going to be really hard to beat. And that was fast. There should be 3 white lights, and it is. And we come around for our second round with Sandeep Singh. And the bar's loaded at 140. So he had a good 120 opener, looked very easy. And 140, a little bit tougher for him, but he gets it to the top. And 3 white lights. Philip Portesh from Czechia now looking at 160. Just a touch under his best lift of 162.5.
Czech Republic, followed by Jakub and Laskowicz.
And he gets it all the way to the top for 160 and 3 white lights.
60 kilos still on the back. Zone for Jakub Igor, Russia, 160 kilos, followed by Laskowicz and Iglesias.
So Igor Tachuk from Russia, 160 kilograms. He is having an outstanding day. Well over his best ever lift. And with more in the tank. And gets the 3 white lights. Dominik Laskonis from Slovakia looking at 162.5. Opened at 152.5. And still has plenty of room to move on that third left. And he has plenty left in that tank. 3 white lights. Nico Iglesias from the US of A looking at 187.5 now. So he is currently in gold medal position for the bench and gold medal overall on predicted totals. And is just continuing to build himself a very, very big lead. $187.5. Very fast lift. Bear in mind, this guy's a sub-junior. What is he going to be doing when he's in the juniors and opens? He is going to be one to watch. Semyon Dakshanin from Russia, 200 kilograms. And he is currently gold medal position for bench and gold medal overall on predicted total, and very, very difficult to chase down. Plenty of speed off the chest. That right side give him a little bit of trouble, but he gets it to the top. So it should be a good lift. And it is. Dylan Cook from the US of A now, looking for 215 kilograms. He is currently ranked 3rd overall on predicted totals. But Vlasov from Russia is going to try and widen that gap to keep him out of the silver position. So Cook wants to get this 215 on. And he's driving it hard, and he gets it to the top. Was he able to lock out properly? And he does. 3 white lights, and Mikhail Vlasov for 235. Wants to put this one on the board to try and keep Cook at bay. Vlasov is currently in bronze medal position for the bench. So a very important lift. You can see that shirt pressing his chest. He gets plenty of speed and works it to the top to get 235 on the board and 3 white lights. Wesley Knox from the USA at a whopping 240 kilograms. His best lift was 237.5 this year. Now looking at 240. Really having to drag it down through that shirt. Might be a little bit too hard. Yeah, it's a bit too much, I think. He gets it to the top. What do the referees say? 3 white lights. He got it there. So now 247.5. So Julian Segoy, this will move him temporarily into the gold medal position for the bench press. And I say temporarily is because Fedorenko is looking for 265 straight after this. Got a good speed off the chest, but really has to work. And just can't quite get it there. So Fedorenko now from the Ukraine looking for 265. He missed this on his opening lift. Just had problems getting it to his chest, the shirt taking control. I am sure they have rectified that. That looks better to the chest now. Gets the speed. It just can't quite lock out that right side. And the man who was looking as the favourite to win overall has now got himself into a little bit of trouble. But there is plenty of experience in his corner. Now we come around for Argas Labat from Slovakia with 270 kilograms. He missed his opening lift as well. So needs to put this on the board. And that looks solid. Should be a good lift, and it is. 2 white lights. Magnuson 275. And this will put him temporarily into the silver medal position for bench press. He's getting himself as psyched up as he can for this. This is not going to be an easy lift. This is equal to his best. And he absolutely nails it with 2 white lights. Well, now Shevchenko from the Ukraine, 295 kilograms. So he's currently in the gold medal position for the bench, and his predicted total puts him well out in front for the gold medal overall. But he's got to get numbers on the board. Then he gets it to the top, and it should be a good lift. And it is. 3 white lights. So we'll come round now for their third attempts. So the bar is loaded 150 kilograms. He has been consistent today. And he will go home with a bronze medal in the squat and the bench press. And he's fighting it, but it's just a little bit too much in the end. But he should be pretty happy with this performance today. So Filip Potesh from Czechia, 165. Currently in the bronze medal position. And this will temporarily give him the silver medal for bench. For 165 kilograms on the bar. And here comes Potesh. He wants to put this one up to try and slide up into that silver medal. And you can see that shirt flatten his chest out. And boy, did he get some speed off there and smooth to the top. And it is, it's 3 white lights. So Dominik Laskonis from Slovakia, 167.5. So this young man been hitting personal bests all day. Now wants one on the bench so he can slide back into that gold medal position. A little bit of a wobble around on the chest there. Let's see what the referees say. And he gets away with 3 white lights. And Igor Tachuk from Russia, 170. And he is the silver medalist here in the bench press, but wants to put this one on the board. And well above his personal best of 125. Gets it to the chest well, plenty of speed, and he gets it to the top too at 170. Watch out for this young man in years to come. Nico Iglesias from the US of A, 200 kilograms. So his best lift thus far at the high school nationals this year was 160. He opened at 175, smashed it, hits a 187.5, now wants a 200. And he is currently well out in front in the overall predicted totals. And if you're an open lifter in this weight class now, you're thinking, what is this young man going to do by the time he's an open lifter? And he nails 200. He is going to be a force to be reckoned with in years to come. He already is, but imagine this in the next 5 years. Yemen Lakshanan from Russia, 205 kilograms. And he will have the gold medal here in the bench press. And this is well above his personal best lift of 177.5. They're looking for 205. Opened at 190, so started with a personal best, then 200, now looking for 205. Gets good speed off the chest, but just couldn't convert. But he'll still take the gold medal in the bench press. Dylan Cook from the US of A, 220 kilograms. So just under his best effort lift of 227.5. And this will give him a predicted total of 905. And in third place overall. With deadlifts to come, and he's got it to the top. And he gets the 3 white lights. You're watching this on television. I don't think I've ever seen spotters and loaders move that fast. They are lightning. I'm sure the guys out the back are wishing they'd slow down. So Mikhail Vlasov from Russia going to equal his personal best of 240. And this will give him a predicted total of 910. Just 5 kilos in front of Cook. And 15 kilos behind Tedorenko. And he absolutely smashed 240. Wesley Knox from the US of A, 245. $245 kilograms on the bar. For Wesley Knox of the US of A. Who is having a great morning so far. This will move him into the gold medal position too for the bench. But it was just a little bit too heavy. So now we move to Julian Segoy for 247.5 from Norway. Now he missed this on his second lift. And if he can manage this, it'll temporarily put him into the gold medal position. With Tidorenko to come, who is yet to record a bench. That looks like a better line. But it's just too much for him. And that is extremely disappointing. He has missed all 3 bench presses, which means he cannot record a total. Which means he now is out of the running to position overall. Apologies, I was reading the wrong line. Tidorenko now under all sorts of pressure at 265. Has to get this on the board. His line to the shirt looks better. He's got speed. He just can't lock that right side. And the favourite to win this class is now out of contention to win this class. And that is extremely disappointing. So Akos Labat now from Slovakia looking at 282.5. And he nails that back to the top at 282.5 with a monstrous lift. And that'll slide him up into the silver medal position temporarily. With Magnuson now looking at 285. $285 kilos on the bar. Can he move into the silver medal position for bench press? Good quick control. He's fighting it, but it's just a bit too much and just can't quite get there at 285. So he'll have to settle for the bronze medal in the bench. And there's Shevchenko from the Ukraine now, 302.5 kilograms. And he is pumped for this one. 302.5, his best lift to date. This will beat his 297.5. He might just push this through, but just not quite. Gets to there, couldn't quite lock it out, but he'll get the gold medal in the bench press and sets himself up with a fantastic total of 1,007.5 for his predicted subtotal. The action's heating up, and the big boys are going to hit the platform in 20 minutes for the deadlift, what we've all been waiting to see. Hold on to your seats, get your chips and drink, and come straight back in 20 minutes. Welcome back to the final session here in Potchefstroom, South Africa, with the IPF World Sub-Junior and Junior Crit Powerlifting Championships. And we are about 10 seconds away from getting the deadlift session started. And the action has heated up and a few opportunities have opened for some of these lifters. We just saw Todorenko miss all 3 bench presses, and he looks like he's opted out of taking his deadlift as well. So we will get the deadlift underway with Sandeep Singh from India, 170 kilos on the bar, and making it look easy. And whilst we're here, big shout out to Eliko for standing behind the IPF in these competitions for so long. Not only are they the makers of some of the finest equipment on the planet, they are also one of the biggest supporters of these competitions. SBD, makers of great powerlifting gear, and Uplift, one of the most exciting online coaching platforms in a very long time. And our next lifter, Igor Kuchuk from Russia, 200 kilograms. He is having a great day. Well under his best lift of 237.5, and it shows. And Nico Iglesias from the USA looking at 227.5. And I can't imagine this being too much trouble. He did a 262.5 at the high school nationals this year, and was doing 215s a couple of years ago. So 227.5 shouldn't be too problem. If he gets one on this one on the board, he is next to impossible to catch for the overall gold medal. But he has to put this one up first. And no mucking around with that. And he puts it up and gets the 3 white lights, and he is next to impossible to peg down for the gold medal. And Dominic Plaskonis from Slovakia, 240 kilograms. This is dead on his best lift from the European Powerlifting Championships this year. And there it is, 240 goes on the board. 3 white lights. Semen Zakshanin from Russia, 250 kilograms going on the board. So recently lifted 260 at the Russian Powerlifting Championships. That was in February, so 250 shouldn't be too much of an issue. And there it is, 3 white lights. Wesley Knox now, 260 kilograms. So I can't imagine 260 kilograms being too difficult. His best lift is 282.5 from collegiate nationals this year, and was doing 272.5 last year in the New England Open. And then here he comes for 260, and he has been having a good day. Now let's hope it continues. That looks solid. 3 white lights. we go to 270 kilos for Filip Portesh from Czechia.
Guys, loaded, 270 kilo for Powerlifting.
270 kilograms.
By Magnussen and
A
Cook.
little bit away from his best at 282 and a half. And he gets the 3 white lights. Magnussen from Iceland, 270 kilograms. He had a bit of a rough start to the morning, but got everything back on track.
270 kilo guys loaded for Magnussen. This is a jump
270 kilograms.
Come on, Norway, give a big hand here.
And that doesn't pose any problems for him at all. Dylan Cook from USA looking for 290. And he has found himself in a position now where he might just be able to challenge for the overall gold medal. So he lifted 312 and a half at the Collegiate Nationals this year. So he has some room up his sleeve here. 290 looked pretty straightforward. Just another day at the office. Mikhail Vlasov from Russia, 295 kilograms. His best lift this year, 302.5. So opening just a smidge under his best lift. Having to work pretty hard for that one. There's another young man that's found himself in a position where he might be challenging for a gold medal. Shevchenko from the Ukraine now looking for 300 kilograms. He needs to put this one on the board because Labat is trying to chase him down. And that looks like an easy opening lift. So 305 goes on the bar now. For Segoy from Norway. Just the referees and controllers just sorting out some technical problems there. So Julian Segoy now 305 kilograms. He gets into the top. Probably a little bit slower than what he wanted. And now 310 kilos for Labat from Slovakia.
Eyes loaded, 310 kilo to Labat Akko, Slovakia, followed by Sling Sandy and Jakub Ego.
And here he comes for 310 kilograms. And he stands that up like it was nothing. And we'll come round for our second round of lifts now with Sandeep Singh from India, 195. So on predicted totals, Vlasov and Cook are locked neck to neck at 920. Current totals 905 each. Goy from Norway on 867 with a predicted 875 for the next lift. And that is the 120 juniors. The 120 plus junior, Shevchenko on 9975 at the moment, with Labat on 982.5 and Magnus on 925. But here comes Sandeep Singh from India, 195 kilograms. A little bit tough through the middle there when he manages to lock it out of the top and get the 3 white lights. And in the sub-juniors, Lakshanan from Russia on a current total of 760. Portesh 725. Vaskonis 667.5. And now we have Igor Lachuk from Russia, 230 kilograms. And 3 white lights, making it look easy today. The Dominic Vaskonis now for 260 kilograms. And the 120 plus sub-juniors, Iglesias currently on 722.5. Lachuk on 675 and Singh on 545. Vaskonis was 260 kilograms. And having a hard time with 260, not sure if he locked it out properly. And the referee, so 2 white lights. So Nico Iglesias from the USA looking for 265 kilograms. And he is clearly out in front and next to impossible to catch for the overall gold medal. And it's not unusual to see really big jumps for this weight class in deadlift. And he handles 265 like it's going out of fashion. 3 white lights. So 270 on the bar. Shannon. And just having a bit of trouble there. He looks a little bit disappointed with himself. Just lost his balance at the top there. Wesley Knox from the US of A, 275. 275 on the bar. And he is ranked 4th in the deadlift and 4th overall. Wesley Knox from the USA, 275. He has no problems putting 275 away. 3 white lights. And Philip Portesh from Czechia, 285 kilograms. And he is currently in the silver medal position overall in the 120 sub-juniors. And he has the gold medal for the deadlifts, and this will wrap it up a little bit tighter. 3 white lights. Magnusson from Iceland, 290 kilograms. This will give him 5 kilos on his personal best. Having to work hard, but he locks it. Almost looked like he was going to lose his balance, but gets the 2 white lights. And Dylan Cook for the USA, 305 kilograms. So Cook and Vlasov are going to go head to head right down to the last lift. .305 kilograms, really wants to get this one on the board. And it looks good. So remember, their last lifts, they have the opportunity to change their last lifts. So it'll be interesting to see what he puts in. So Vlasov with 310 now. He needs to get this on the board. Try and stay equal with Cook. So this will put him temporarily in the gold medal position for deadlift. He is currently in the gold medal position overall based on weight. He is about a kilo lighter than Cook. And that is everything he's got. And he is disappointed with himself there. And he might have just opened the door for Cook. Julian Segoy from Norway now looking at 312.5 kilograms. $312.5. And it's hard to believe that's his second lift because that was pretty easy. So we go to 315 kilos for Shevchenko from the Ukraine now. So he is currently well out in front in the gold medal position overall. This will temporarily give him the gold medal for deadlift. Gets that to the top easily. now we go to 327.5 for Labat, who wants to take that gold medal position back again.
That's a jump from the second to the first place in that league. He's already on the total on the second place.
And here he comes, 327.5 kilograms. Taking his time, getting as big a breath in as he can. And just a little bit too much. Shevchenko will hold on to that gold position in the deadlift for a little bit longer. We'll come around for our third and final attempts of the day now. This is the last session of this great competition. And we have saved the big boys for last. And now we start watching the numbers. This Cook has a 312.5 in for his third attempt. And Vlasov has looking at retaking 310. Now first lift up will be Sandeep Singh from India with 200 kilos, and he will be the 120 plus sub-junior bronze medalist. And India have brought a huge team here to South Africa. And it looks good. And he does. He gets the 3 white lights and the bronze medal overall. So Igor Kuchuk from Russia, 250 kilograms. And he will take the silver medal in the 120 plus sub-junior. And he has been absolutely outstanding today. And will definitely be an athlete we'll be watching for over the next few years. He gets it to the top with a bucket load of intensity, but unfortunately 2 white lights, not being able to lock those knees out properly. But he'll take home the silver medal. Dominic Blaskonis from Slovakia, 260 kilos, and he'll be taking home a bronze medal overall. And this will temporarily move him into the silver medal for the deadlifts.
Come on, bring up people.
260 kilograms to temporarily move him into the silver medal. Gets it to the top. And the referees say not locking out. But I think the coach is going to have a bit of a chat to the jury just to maybe get a review. Semyon Lakshanan from Russia, 270 kilograms. So he is currently in first position overall. But he needs to put this one on the board. And that one looked a lot better. And he gets 3 white lights. Nico Iglesias from the USA, 275 kilograms. And this is your sub-junior 120 plus world champion right here. Going to finish his day on a personal best deadlift of 275 kilograms and the new world champion. And there it is. He gets the 275 and he gets the world championship. So Wesley Knox, the 285. $285 kilos. And here he goes to finish out his day. And he has had a fantastic day here. Oh, just can't get to the top. He gets it there, but I'm pretty sure we saw the bar sink a little. And no lift, he'll be a little disappointed. And the coach nodding at him say, yeah, it dropped. So Philip Portesh from Czechia, 295 now. He has the gold medal in the deadlift. And he has the silver medal secured overall for the under 120 sub-juniors.
He's already on the first place in deadlift and on the second place in total in the 120 minor sub-juniors.
295 kilos. He had to work pretty hard, but just couldn't quite get it past the knees. But he is the world champion. Magnuson now with 300 kilograms. Magnuson from Iceland, 300 kilograms. He's having to work. Just can't quite get it there, unfortunately. Thought he'd give out a scream to maybe encourage the referees and gives the crowd a big wave. A fantastic athlete. And we have a little battle here. So Dylan Cook now lifting for 210. Vlasov is in the advantage where he can change his number if he needs to. So Vlasov missed 310. Cook needs to put this on to push Vlasov into lifting more. If Cook doesn't get 310, Vlasov only has to lift the 310. And Cook handles 310 like a master. 3 white lights, and he's having to push Vlasov now to make a change if he wants that gold medal. And he has. So Vlasov has put in 315. to try and take the gold medal. Now, Vlasov missed the 310. And as the best lift he's had was this year at 302.5, and now looking for 315, because he only needs the same total as Cook because he's about a kilo lighter. Vlasov, 315 kilograms. And here he comes. 315 kilograms. If he pulls this, he wins the gold medal in the World Championships. If he can't get it, Cook is the world champion. He's got it moving. It's a little bit too much for him though. He'll have to settle for silver today, and Dylan Cook will go home the world champion. But it's not over yet. We've still got 3 more lifters to come. So we'll move to 327.5 on the bar now for Andrei Shevchenko. We just had a quick change there. So Andrei Shevchenko will put on 327. Currently wanting the gold medal. He is the world champion. He can't be beaten from this point now. And he gets the 327.5 with no problems. And he's your new junior 120 plus world champion. And we have a change going in. And Labat wants 330. He wants the gold medal in the deadlift. 327.5 wouldn't have been enough because Shevchenko is lighter than him. So now he's going to equal his personal best with a 330 and try and take back that gold medal in the deadlifts. 330 kilos for a gold medal in the deadlifts. And it's just a little bit too much, and he'll have to settle for the silver and the silver overall. And we have one lifter to go to finish off this day, and what a way to finish with Julian Segoy looking for 342.5. Because this will steal away the silver medal from Vlasov. He pulls 342.5. He's lighter than Vlasov and will take silver overall, pushing Vlasov to bronze. Here he comes. It's a big ask. He's going to have to give it everything he's got. And I think he's going to get it there. I think he has. He has with 2 white lights, and he snuck into the silver medal position. Nobody was watching him. Nobody saw it coming. And he's turned it right around to take away the silver medal. So don't go too far away. We'll be presenting the medal ceremonies very, very shortly. And don't forget, in November, from November 5th to 10th, in Halmstad, Sweden, the Open World Championships will be held. So watch it online or get there and watch it live. But stick around for the medal ceremonies, and thank you all for joining us over this last week of absolutely amazing competition at the IPF World Sub-Junior and Junior Equipped Powerlifting Championships in Potchefstroom, South Africa. And a huge shout out to Alico, SBD, Uplift, all the volunteers for helping, spotters and loaders, and especially all the athletes and everyone watching.
first of all, the participation medals will be reached out by Flashing and Gaston. All these lifters did a really good job. Well, actually, I think all the lifters all week have done a really good job. So give a hand to yourselves. In the minus 120 kilogram class sub-juniors, the bronze medal in the squat goes to Dominic Blaskonis with 260 kilos from Slovakia. On the second place, Philip Portis with 290 kilos from Czech Republic. And the gold medal in the squat is from Russia, Simon Dukichin with 310 kilos. Now we go over to the bench. The bronze medal is for Philip Portis from the Czech Republic at 165 kilos. Well done. Second place is for Dominic Blaskonis from Slovakia at 167.5 kilos. And the gold medal is for Simon Dukshinin from Russia with 200 kilos. Well done, guys. Now we go over to the deadlift. On the third place, Dominic Blaskonis from Slovakia with 240 kilos. The second place is Simon Dukshinin from Russia with 270 kilos. And the gold medal in the deadlift goes to Philip Portis from the Czech Republic with 285 kilos. Well done. Now we go over to the total. And the bronze medal in this class is Dominic Blaskonis from Slovakia with a total of 667.5 kilos. Second place is Philip Portis from the Czech Republic with 740 kilos. And the first place is Simon Dukshinin from Russia, 780 kilos. All stand for the national anthem from Russia, please. Now we go with the minus 120 kilograms by the juniors. Go over the minus 120 kilogram class by the juniors, and in the squat, the bronze medal goes to Mikhail Vlasov from Russia with 370 kilos. Second place is for Dylan Cook from the USA with 390 kilos. And the gold medal in this squad is Alexander Titarenko from the Ukraine with 400 kilos. Thank you. In the bench press, bronze medal goes to Julian Segod from Norway with 237.5 kilos. The silver medal is for Wesley Knox from the USA with 240 kilos. And the gold medal goes to Mikhail Vlasov from Russia with 240 kilos on body weight. Thank you, guys. The deadlift, the bronze medal goes to Mikhail Vlasov from Russia with 295 kilos. The silver medal is for Dylan Cook from the USA with 310 kilos. And the gold medal goes to Julian Segod from Norway with 342.5 kilos. Thank you, guys. Now we go over to the total. On the third place, the bronze medal is for Mikhail Vlasov from Russia with 905 kilos. On the second place is Julian Segod, Norway, also with 905 kilos. And the gold medal goes to Dylan Cook from the USA with 900. Now we go to the 120 plus class sub juniors. On the squad, the bronze medal is for Sandeep Singh. Bronze medal for Sandeep Singh from India with 210 kilos. Second place, Russia, Igor Chachuk with 275 kilos. gold medal is for Nico Iglesias from the USA. Thank you. In the bench press, the bronze medal is for Sandeep Singh from India with 140 kilos. The silver medal is for Igor Chakchuk from Russia with 170 kilos. And the gold medal is for Nico Iglesias from the USA with 200 kilos. Thank you. The bronze medal in the deadlift goes to Sandeep Singh from India with 200 kilos. Second place is for Igor Chakchuk from Russia with 230 kilos. And the gold medal is for Nico Iglesias from the USA. 275 kilos. Thank you, guys. Now we go over to the total. In third place, the bronze medal is for Sandeep Singh from India with a total of 550 kilos. Second place for Igor Chakchuk from Russia with 675 kilos. And first place in the gold medal goes to Nico Iglesias from the USA. Everybody rise for the national anthem of the USA. Now we go to the 120 plus bars by the juniors. Start off with the squat. The 120 plus bars by the juniors. Start off with the squat. The third place is Magnusson from Iceland with 380 kilos. The silver medal goes to Alkas Labat from Slovakia with 390 kilos. And the gold medal goes to Andrei Shevchenko from the Ukraine with 402.5 kilos. Thank you, guys. We go over to the bench press. bronze medal is for Magnussen from Iceland with 275 kilos. The silver medal goes to Agus Labat from Slovakia with 282.5 kilos. And the gold medal is for Andrei Shevchenko from the Ukraine, 295 kilos. Thank you, guys. Now we go on to the deadlift. The bronze medal is for Magnussen from Iceland with 290 kilos. The silver medal goes to Agus Labat from Slovakia with 310 kilos. And the gold medal is for Andrei Shevchenko from the Ukraine, 327.5 kilos. Thank you, guys. And now we go to the total. The third place is Magnussen from Iceland at 945 kilos. The silver medal is for Agus Labat from Slovakia at 982.5 kilos. And first place and the gold medal goes to Andrei Shevchenko from Ukraine with 1,025 kilos. All stand for the national anthem from Ukraine, please. Thank you. Before we leave, can I get all the sponsors?
No, before you leave, please stay here. Before you leave, we want to have the referees, and after the referees, the coaches on the stage. So please, the referees first to the stage. Yeah? And the loaders first. Okay, the loaders first, please. So first the loaders. Wait there. Referees, come here, ready. Coaches behind. So first the loaders. Let pass the loaders, please. On stage. After the loaders, the referees. After the referees, the coaches. So big hand here for the loaders team for the whole week. They did a great job. And a special thanks here for the Ukrainian lifter who was helping the loaders out. Thank you. One more.
World champion, you must get.
A big hand here for the loaders. Okay. Thank you. So now all the referees who was refereeing this week, please come to the stage. So also a big hand here for the referees who was working the whole week. Thank you all the referees for helping.
Peter, make sure you weren't asleep.
Hey, Pashi. Sasha. Come here. Also hard-working men who keep working here. Sasha. Today was not easy with in and out and out and in. So those who was coach and referee need not come back. Only now the coaches who have not got the medal come to the stage. Thank you.
Круто! Снимай! Это за сумму, это было за работу, а то за прыжение.
Общее фото.
So the coaches, please come to the stage. Only those who have not yet the medal.
Данил, текай.
How many coaches we have? So, okay, first, before we hand over the medals, a big hand to all the coaches who spent their time with the lifters. Thank you all the coaches.
Come on. I'll get my He's gonna get a double check. Double check. Hey, look at Miss Murray.
Potom get tu rzecz nie jeszcze potem odwróć.
Look at Miss Murray.
Gdzie Misza? Długo.
Ja що ніхто не фотографував?
Honey!
Льоня, Льоня! Слава Україні! Я ще вас фотографував.
Ти сфоткай, сфоткай.
Андрюха камеру снимает.
Спишки нема, Андрій? Спишки нема,
Вы меня не прикрываете.
Льога, чуть-чуть справа.
Рашид!
Давай.
Я стояв Oh, there he is. RG.
Okay, thank you. So then we are asking the Viva team to come in here. Please do the picture later. That we can finish. The Viva team, please. Not for USA to take Media team. But I have just for the Viva team. Come on, come on. So also a big thanks here for the media team. They have done the streaming here so fast when you go back home. You can watch the competition at home. It's a great good since they have started working for us, so big thanks here for the media team.
Thank you very much.
So now we need the music to walking out the outlets.
Hang on, I've got to go then.
So one more time, a big thanks to all the lifters when they are walking out. Give a big hand to them. So we play the music to go all over. Okay, come on, let's go. Big thanks here till we lift off. And also I want to say a big thanks to all the EC members who have been here. Farshid Sultani, Piotr, of course Sigurd John, and Hanni Smith, myself, and of course his wife Cor, who made also a lot of pictures. Thank you very much. See you at the bucket.